What's up everybody? Today, by request of a subscriber, I'm gonna explain parts of the engine bay that you can check without any special tool or anything like that, to maintain the engine healthy, to maintain the car healthy. So first of all, this is the radiator. This have coolant in it. Some people put water inside, but that's not recommendable because the water rust the radiator and rust the engine inside. If you live in a cold country, you need to put antifreeze or the mix 50-50 antifreeze and coolant. In warmer countries you can put coolant in it because it's for that, to cool the engine, not to prevent to freeze, because if you live in a warm country that's not gonna happen. So this is the radiator. This is the radiator hoses, one in here and one down there. So everything that I'm going to explain here, you can find it in other cars like Subarus, Toyotas, etc. But obviously the places are gonna be different, but they're gonna have almost the same shape as these things you see here. So now you know what to look for in those cars. This is the radiator overflow tank. This, to check it, just you need to look under here, and there you see lines. The top line is the max and the bottom line is the minimum. It's good to have this in max always, because then you can run out of coolant and the engine can overheat. So sorry for my English, you know that I speak Spanish, so sorry for my pronunciation and all that. And yes, following here we have the battery of the car, Then we have the air filter box. This is the air filter box. I have a video on how to change the air filter, this one right here. I'm gonna leave it. So yes, and then we have here the brake fluid reservoir. As you can see what it says right there, you can check it easily because it has two marks, the maximum and minimum. As you can see here, max and min is maximum and minimum, and it's recommended to have it always in maximum. So next, here I have this strut bar. Not all the cars going to have this, but some gonna have it. This is the strut bar. And then we have here this power steering fluid reservoir. Is recommended to have it in max because this allow you to steer your car easily, because this is a hydraulic steering wheel. Some cars have a mechanical steering wheel and doesn't have this. So this is the horn of the car, and this is the windshield water reservoir, and you can have it in max, but I don't have it max, so I'm gonna put water in there. Next we have the engine. The engine, we can check the oil level with this right here. It says engine, and you can see have 2 liter tooths right here, and there you can check the engine, the oil level in the engine. Then you have this oil. This is where you put oil in the engine. At easily that this sound, I'm gonna do a video explaining how to change the oil in the engine, because there's people that do not know how to do it, and you know this channel is for help, so I'm gonna help and I'm gonna show you how to do this, because it's easy to do it. You don't need to pay anyone to do it because it's easy. Then we have here the spark plug connectors. This one. I have a video on how to change that here. I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm also have a video on how to change this, the power steering fluid. I'm gonna leave it right here. and I also have a video on how to change this brake fluid, and I'm gonna leave it right here. So this reservoir, you need to fill it with coolant or antifreeze, whatever you are using in your radiator. This one you need to fill it with brake fluid. You can see DOT3 or DOT4 brake fluid. Do not put anything else in there. These ones you can fill it with whatever the manual of your car say, the owner's manual says, because there is cars that use a power steering fluid or automatic transmission fluid, because automatic transmission fluid is an hydraulic fluid and this thing is a power steering. The power steering is hydraulic. So check your owner's manual to see what fluid you need to use in here. In here you can fill it with just water, and here you need to fill it with engine oil. Do not put anything else in there or in there. So remember, engine oil, power steering fluid, water, coolant or antifreeze, or 50-50, the mix of those two. This one is with brake fluid. So if you have an automatic transmission vehicle, you are going to have near the transmission you are going to have something like this with a cap, and it's gonna say automatic transmission fluid. Here you can see the thermostat housing with a lower radiator hose. That gold thing is the front motor mount. This thing right here is the manual transmission slave cylinder, and this right here are the cooling fans of the engine. So if you think that I missed something, leave it in the comment, and that helped to expand the information in this video. So I hope this video was helpful. Like, subscribe, and see you on the next video.